We are up here at the top grandstands at the Electric City Speedway in Great Falls, Montana. This is a beautiful view of the Speedway. Welcome back to today's video. We are night number 2 here at the Electric City Speedway for the 2020 Montana Roundup. Now, we ran 4th last night here after starting on the pole, made some mistakes, had some good laps, had some bad laps, but put together a good enough A-main event to give ourselves a top 5 finish. And so pretty much with how the format's gonna work, it's all gonna carry over into tonight, and that's gonna kind of base off where our groups are during our group qualifying and who we're gonna heat race against. So I believe tonight we'll also be in group number 4, and we're gonna be going up against, like, I ran 4th, the next car in our group was 8th place last night, then 12th, 16th, and 20th. This place is super neat though, very wide, super slick, and you can tell they're doing a really good job with the track prep. They're putting so much effort into it. Since like 10 a.m. this morning, they have been watering, ripping it up, and just kind of repeating the process over and over again like they are right now. They are out there with the water truck, so it should be another great surface for us here. But it all starts off with qualifying, so we're gonna get the night started, and like I said, let's see if we can have another good finish after winning at Skagit there on Thursday night and running 4th last night on Friday. Good start to the night for us. Ended up quick time in our group. The show's gonna go pretty quick here. We just got done with sprint car qualifying. They're right into some of the support classes, and then we will be back up for our heat races. Just made a quick gear change, getting ready for the heat. So last night we were 3rd quick and started 2nd row outside. Tonight, with being quick time, we are gonna start 6th in our heat race, and we need to try to pass as many cars as possible. Preferably to get ourselves locked into the redraw, we need to go 6th to 3rd. 6th to 4th can get you in the redraw, but sometimes there's just a chance you might not make it. So it does put some pressures on the guys that qualify quick, but I'm ready to go out there for the heat race. The track's a little bit more narrow here tonight. Some of the guys that went out early in qualifying were turning 12-second laps, so the track's lightning fast, and like I said, hopefully it just gets a little bit wider for our heat races and we'll be able to make a few passes. decided to climb on top of the race trailer here. That is something that is so cool about the Electric City Speedway. We can stand right on top of our trailer and see the whole racetrack. This is actually the best view. Started 6th there in our heat race, ended up running 2nd, made a mistake there early, and that's something I was actually proud of. Something that is so hard, you guys know. If you make a mistake here or there, it's easy to get out of your rhythm, and I want to work on kind of recovering faster. And that's something we were able to do there in the heat race. Made a mistake in 3 and 4, but got right back in the rhythm, figured out the racetrack, and still went 6th to 2nd to end up 3rd in points. So we're going to be in the redraw next, and this place is just so fun. A little narrow in 1 and 2 because the middle's just super fast. It kind of made the top super dirty. Couldn't go up as far as you could last night, but 3 and 4 is super wide, and you can kind of make multiple lines work. So it felt like if we had a few more laps, we could have even potentially won that heat race, but 6th to 2nd, we'll take that, and the redraw will be up next. They are currently watering the bottom side of the racetrack here at the Electric City Speedway. Just got done with the redraw and we got some bad news. So tonight, usually there's actually 8 pills, and that's what you can kind of pull from. You can start anywhere from 1st to 8th. Last night we pulled a good one, started on the pole. Tonight there was a tiebreaker, so they actually had 9 pills and we got the 9. So we went from a high starting on the pole last night. Now we're gonna start the deepest we could have by making the redraw. Not only are they watering the bottom, but they're also ripping the very top of the racetrack. We are down here almost at the start-finish line on the exit of 4, but this is where we made some passes in the heat race. We were able to use the very top of the racetrack where there's just a little bit of grip and kind of get the guys on exit and get the speed down the straightaway while some of the guys on the bottom would spin the tires. A main event will be coming up next, though. We're going to kind of see what they do for final preparations for the lower main and then some of the support classes, and then we will be up next and we'll kind of just see what the surface looks like. our lights went out in the trailer, so it's a little darker in here. But we completed night number 2 here at the Electric City Speedway, and we came home 4th after starting 9th. You guys were probably cheering for me pretty loud there those first few laps. I was kind of nervous starting 9th because I wasn't sure how I was going to pass guys. That might sound stupid, but I guess what I meant is how the starts were going to play out. I knew I was going to be fast enough to make moves and make passes, but it was just seeing where guys were going to go on the start. A lot of people really tried to get to the top or make the middle work. I just rolled the bottom, and I actually got up to 3rd like within 4 or 5 laps. So I made some good moves, finally got to the top side and was rolling really good, got behind Colton Heath, he was in 2nd, and I felt like I was kind of chipping away at his little gap he had on me just every lap. And then you guys saw my mistake, which hurt my whole A main event. Got rolling, was right on the fence almost in 1 and 2, and not really like a curb like we had last night. It was just a lot of dirt built up. It was just a different type of curb, I guess. And late in the exit of the corner, my right rear just got it. I pushed tight, and I got my right rear into the fence. And that knocked the ladder out of it. Here's a picture of my ladder. It just smoked my right rear, so that sucked. From there, my car just didn't handle the same, obviously. It drove very poorly. And that was just on me. I made a mistake as a racer. I was going really hard, but at the same time, I was pacing myself because I knew we had plenty of the race left. Probably was going to get a yellow as the leaders were starting to get into lap traffic. And being in 3rd, we were in a good spot. I just made that little mistake, which cost us for the A. It's part of racing. As a driver, that's going to happen, and I'm fortunate enough we were still able to hold on. After that, I hit my right rear on something else again. I think one of the guys ahead of me had gotten to the fence, and when I was going by, I just got him. So the rest of the race, I kind of bounced around between 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, just kind of back and forth, whether we would get a yellow or not, maybe gain a spot, maybe lose a spot here and there. Or they almost started wrecking at the front, and I almost got into 2nd, so it's just all part of it, but like I said, fortunate enough, we're still able to bring home another solid top 5. So a 4th on night number 1 and a 4th on night number 2. At least we were pretty consistent. Was running 5th there on the last lap, but we kind of got a little bit of a Christmas gift. I believe 2nd or 3rd place broke, pulled into the infield, so we gained that spot. And we are locked into tomorrow's redraw. The top 4 in overall points between the 2 nights are locked in, and with our 2 consistent finishes, we were able to sneak a spot. The track was pretty cool early. You could kind of make the bottom side work. Eventually, everyone really started moving up to the top, right on the fence in 1 and 2, and then fairly far up there in 3 and 4. Unfortunately, though, the surface just couldn't take it. It started to take rubber probably in turns 3 and 4, man, maybe with 12 or 13 laps to go, and then in 1 and 2, it started to take rubber right on the last few laps. Overall, though, I'm super impressed with this place. The racetrack is awesome. I really hope to get back here one day. And we have one more night to finish off our trip here tomorrow, so let's make the best of it. Thank you so much to everyone who tuned in. I know I'm a little bummed that we weren't able to have the best finish in the A main event. I mean, don't get me wrong. We came home 4th, but I think we had potential to even battle for the win with how well our car ran the first few laps. But that is how being a race car driver is. We're always striving to do better. So I want to thank everyone on the race car. I want to thank everyone on the crew. Everyone's been working really hard, and 3 of the 4 nights are complete, and we're moving on to the final night tomorrow. So we'll see you guys all in the next one. Make sure you tune in for more vlogs and a lot more fun content to finish off 2020. See you all in the next one. Deuces.